How good, how good, how good. Who would have thought I'd eat this well in San Francisco? Hi, how are you? Welcome, you're on Caesar Blues channel, and today I've come all the way here to San Francisco to try their typical food inside. Video. San Francisco has a seaport and the United States ship Pampanito submarine, which you can visit as a good submarine enthusiast. I had a great time visiting it thoroughly since you can see everything, the whole interior. You can even walk next to the control tower. Right next to it, there's a museum with arcade machines from absolutely every era, and what's more, they all work. And you can play or just be amazed by things like this vintage player piano. Admission is completely free. All of this is in the harbor area, and from here you can also see the battleship United States ship Missouri, which you can also visit. Although what I really wanted was to get on a boat to go whale watching. The boat was the only way to get close to the legendary Alcatraz prison. Since when I went to buy the ticket, they were all sold out days in advance. On the way to the area where you can see the whales, we passed under the world-famous San Francisco Bridge, probably the most well-known and recognizable in the city worldwide. And I assure you, it is absolutely impressive and beautiful. Our trip in search of the whales was a complete fail. These little fish were the only thing we could see. But in San Francisco, there are many more things to see and visit. In the harbor, these amazing cars pass by and leave you mesmerized. I brought back tons of car photos and lots of engine sounds in my auditory memory. But if the city is known for something, it's for its trams, which, by the way, come in several types. These are the legendary ones. Their turnaround system is really interesting. And when you see that they have to do it by hand and push it like this with several workers, you realize they've preserved it exactly as it was back in the day. These streetcars move thanks to a cable that's installed in the ground and pulls them along. It's the best tourist attraction in the whole city, and I love riding around the place on such a contraption. San Francisco is the most beautiful city I've visited in the United States, with many colonial houses. These are the most famous ones. They're called painted ladies because of the bright colors they were painted with. Back at the harbor, I'll tell you that the most touristy area is Pier 39. This is where you'll find these sea lions that are completely free. They say that because of the '89 earthquake, the sea lions got lost on their way to the Arctic and ended up settling here in the harbor at Pier 39. Besides a lot of people, most of the restaurants that have been recommended to me are also here, and in almost all of them, they'll recommend their famous clam chowder. Hey, have you seen how beautiful San Francisco is? I loved it. I took quite a walk and saw everything. Everything. The most typical thing in the city. It's one of my favorite places on this trip, which I've been on for 18 days with my friend Pablo from Cenando con Pablo. Yes, Tartas, from Chicago to California. And well, today and these days we'll be here in San Francisco, documenting the food and what's going on in the city. Anyway, you know what happens when you visit a city? And what do I look for, right? The local food, the traditional food of the place. So say no more, let's go to the restaurant. I'm already at the restaurant's door. Fog Harbor is highly rated in the area, and it has the things I'm looking for. Yes, the local food, the typical food from here, from San Francisco, which, believe it or not, they have. Anyway, after such a walk, I'm going to take another walk before dark, since the views from inside the restaurant must be amazing. And I'm going to show you all the food. I hope it satisfies this hunger, that it makes me hungry. So let's go inside and see what's cooking. Well, I'm here now, inside the restaurant. Hey, it's a cool, nice restaurant, but it's packed with people. I had to wait almost 30 minutes to get a seat, to be given my table. And hey, 10 minutes just fly by. Well, looking around, the food that's coming out looks amazing. Plus, it smells so good it makes you hungry, I'm telling you. And me, I just keep thinking about digging into the food here and really going for it. To do that, you just need to look at the menu. I'm gonna check it out. It's really jumbo-sized. Everything is in English, and it begins with the starters. For the appetizers, there's garlic bread with blue cheese, a skewer of roasted tomato, crispy calamari, fried calamari, crab cake, steamed clams, oysters, and some tuna poke. And then it has the highly acclaimed clam chowder. Here's the winner of this award, where they say it's the best in San Francisco, and it has 3 options. You can order a cup, you can order a bowl, or you can order what I think is the coolest, which is the clam chowder. In a sourdough bread that they make themselves here. They bake it themselves, they knead it. Anyway, it looks really good. And just so you know, it says the chowder contains bacon. They offer several salads. I usually get one on my second visit, but they do have a house salad, the Caesar salad, the salmon salad, a soup and salad combo, and they have a kids menu. And today I didn't come with them. And then it continues with the fresh fish and seafood, salmon, cod, halibut, scallops with crab risotto. Hey, don't think the prices are very cheap, okay? Oh wait, I skipped one, which is the shellfish tower. That one costs $88, and it comes with half a lobster, half a crab, 6 oysters, and 6 shrimp. And then, like I said, the prices here aren't cheap. Let's see how the night ends. They also serve the famous fish and chips, a local staple despite its international popularity. But it's definitely typical here. House specialties, the Sciopino, which is also typical of San Francisco. It's a soup made with crab, fresh fish, and shrimp. Anyway, this costs $39. Heads up, they have the whole Dungeness crab. I understand it's a whole crab served with vegetables. This one costs $55. They have the famous turf, which is the filet mignon with a miglas sauce and a lobster tail between 5 and 6 ounces. They also have meat, the New York strip, the filet mignon, and the chicken breast. They have seafood penne pasta, pasta with pesto and chicken, linguine and clams, and finally, sandwiches of different kinds. The most famous of all is the lobster roll. It's the lobster roll that we had the day before yesterday. And where in California was it? Was it good? Of course. And the desserts must be somewhere else because they're not on this big menu. The menu is now ready for a decision. Let the feast begin, because here comes the appetizer, the first thing they brought me out of everything I ordered. Well, this is precisely the dish that won at the Clam Chowder Festival here in San Francisco, the best clam chowder in the city. Look how good it looks inside this sourdough bread. It has clams and broth. I covered it again so it doesn't get too cold. Wow, look at the size of this thing, my goodness. Wow, I guess you eat this with the lid. I mean, you eat the lid with what's inside, so you have to eat all the bread. I guess, wow, it's really thick, really thick. It has clams. Clam means almeja, but, well, it's without the shell, without the shell. Oh, that's good, that's delicious. Look, it has a lot of cream. It's delicious and perfect for me, warming my throat. That's right, it has bacon. The soup is delicious. I'm not sure why the bread is like that. It also has potato. And the bread has a certain acidity, which indicates that it's sourdough. Sour bread isn't always sourdough, but I do notice it's a bit sour. And wow, it's a hearty dish, no doubt. Hearty, as I would say. I love that the clams come already shelled, so you get a good amount. I'm saying this because the last one I tried with Pablo didn't have many clams. Is it really that good? And this must be for dipping here. It's interesting about the bread. At tourist spots, they offer the option to serve it inside the bread. So I get that visiting San Francisco means you have to do this touristy thing, but it's actually really good. What a great mix. The potato, the bacon, the clams, the cream. It's a bit strange for me, eating it in the bread, because of course, now how do you eat the rest of the bread, or what do you do with it? I've noticed at other tables, and not everyone finishes the bread itself. Wow, I hope everything I said came across well, because... Did the autofocus fail? Anyway. So tasty, should I tell you? In the end, you start picking up the breadcrumbs with the spoon, which makes the bread make more sense. How good is the breadcrumb soaked in the clam chowder? The bread is crunchy, really crunchy. If you eat all this bread, skip the rest of dinner. Anyway, the bread is really good, but you shouldn't finish it all. I'm going to nibble a little until the next course arrives. And we're going to continue with this classic, also from here, the fish and chips. I know they serve this in many places around the world, but I assure you it's a classic here, and specifically here in San Francisco. It comes with coleslaw and a little sauce that looks like tartar sauce. And they've also given me a bit of bread. Butter and warm bread are essentials here. Can't go without them, especially the acetyl acid and settled bread. This bread was warm, but by the time it got here, it cooled down a bit. Let's see how it is with the butter. Let's see what kind of butter. Well, the butter is really good, really good. Fish and chips is already a very international dish. It's fried fish and French fries. But do you see here? Well, hey, they serve it. They serve it well prepared. It's not a, how can I say, fast food meal. As it usually happens when you talk about fish and chips, local fish and potatoes don't mean much to me yet. Exactly. Tartar sauce? Let's see, how's the coleslaw? Coleslaw is one of my favorite American side dishes. Such good carrot, cabbage, mayonnaise. Anyway, the plate is generous. I think it cost 21 euros. Is this enough for you to eat? I'm not very hungry today because I'm a bit under the weather, so I'll try to finish this and have ordered more. But with a dish like this, you're definitely set. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but it's really good. I think it's cod, but what if it's not? It's from the same family. It's really well fried. I love it. Really, I love it. I love it. The batter, the way it's fried, it's very good. It's a thick batter. It's not a greasy bite at all. And I understand that you also dip the fish in the tartar sauce. Well, it's a tourist thing, but it's really good. That's it, the fries. They're not the best part of the dish. So good. The salads with coleslaw are really good. It's a good piece of cod, but an excellent one. And, well, one of the advantages of battered foods is that battering keeps food juicier and prevents it from drying out. Obviously the fish, not a single bone, and you can't tell it's frozen fish. Well, fish and chips are fish and potatoes. I can't say it's the best fish and chips since the chips aren't great, but the fish is unbelievable. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned the views here. Head straight to Pier 39, San Francisco's most famous port location. I think the fries are sting. Let the San Franciscan feast continue. And here is another one of the typical dishes from the area. It's called cioppino. It's a soup of Italian-American origin that's made with fish, seafood, and of course, crab. It also has mussels, clams, and this piece of bread on top. It reminds me a bit of the bouillabaisse I had in Marseille. Well, let's see how you eat this. It has a lot of crab meat. I think we should take it all apart. There's a lot of seafood, man. It's an expensive dish, huh? La bouillabaisse is pricey. How much did it cost me? 75 euros? Wow, that wasn't cheap. It really smells like seafood. Anyway, let's get started. So good, so good, so good. Who would have thought I'd eat this well in San Francisco? Hey, it has such an amazing flavor, but it really reminds me a lot of Spain, huh? Oh, it reminds me of that broth. It has paprika, it has garlic. Wow, so much seafood. It's so good. Oh my, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Just for this, I'm telling you, the restaurant is worth it. The rest was really good, but this, so delicious. It has tomato, like peeled tomato, with all the seeds removed, and they've put it in here in big chunks. What a dish. What kind of seafood does it have? Seriously, I'm asking you. On this trip through the United States, I'm getting all kinds of surprises, some good, some bad. This one is really good. Great stew, isn't it? Much better than the clam chowder. I did like the clam chowder. If I like the clam chowder, I love this even more. Wow, the fish in it is amazing. They assured me that everything is made with local products. It's wild, right? So much flavor, so intense. I love the broth of the soup and all the crab meat it has, already peeled from the crab legs. It's crazy. Everyone's having clam chowder, and this, I hardly knew about it. Good thing you're always giving me advice on Instagram, and several people had told me about this. Hey, what a great goal. This is so good for my throat, it's been so sore lately. What a healthy dish. It has a lot of vegetables. It has some beans, right? What is this? No, it has celery. Now that's a huge amount, huh? They serve this as a single portion, but usually it's enough for 2 people. It's going to be hard for me to finish it, huh? But it even has salmon in it. They've thrown in a mix of fish. It's like a little seafood platter in soup form. I'm going to try a shrimp, even though I know what will happen. Exactly. The shrimp here have no flavor. I insist. In love with the broth, what a delicious thing it brings. A closed mussel, that's a bad sign. If the mussel is alive, it should open, and when it's closed, that's a bad sign. Huh? The little clam, is it really good, huh? I love sucking the clam. Clams are so delicious, oh my goodness. I just can't stop. Clams are an addiction. They're really delicious. They're so good. And it even has onions in it. I doubt any dish on the menu can top this one. I really do. As my father used to say when he liked something, it's worth the leg. The toasted bread doesn't mash the soup, but helps push it down. Let's see, this little mussel, does it have any crab meat? The mussel's tasty. 2. The only thing that doesn't taste like anything is the shrimp. Very pleasantly surprised, very impressed. This can only be finished off with 1 or more top-notch desserts. Let's see if that's the case. And here is the dessert. Well, the dessert is actually a duo dessert. It comes with a mini creme brulee and a slice of chocolate cake with its corresponding ice cream, which is topped with a bit of mint. Honestly, for the desserts, I was saying, where could the menu be? They bring you a tray, a platter with all the desserts, and you choose the one you want. I picked this because it combined creme brulee and chocolate dessert. So more or less, if it's crunchy. Yes, it is. Oh. I noticed the texture it has, and if this is bad, I would be surprised. I would be surprised. This is top division. This is top division. Hey, I'm so proud once again to have discovered a place where you can eat well and to share it with you. And here, in a tourist spot. Incredible. It's perfectly executed. The cream is very thin. Thin, the layer of caramel, just the right amount of sugar. I love the flavor it has. If this cream can be improved, let me know how. Because I'll go for it. Because, oh my, it's so delicious. But is it really that good? Well, I only have the ice cream and the little cake left. Well, the ice cream... Wait. Maybe I made up the part about the ice cream. Is that whipped cream? Oh my. Let's look at the tip of the cake. I mentioned the tip because it reminds me of my friend Pablo El Tartas. Because I know he fights for them. I know he wouldn't fight over this one. Because it's chocolate. Very pure, very pure. It's almost intensely bitter. I love it. I love it. But well, in the end, I'm going to bed. A little full. Solid texture like chocolate mousse, very intense. It really reminds me of what they call fudge here. I don't know how to say it. It's spelled fudge. It's chocolate on top of chocolate. Sugar. It has a little tangy touch with this kind of little soup underneath from some kind of red fruit. Oh, anyway, this one is hard for me to finish, but I'm definitely saying goodbye to it. That's it. It's been a highly recommended place. Well, that's it for today's video. I'm so happy to have found this highly recommended place. Did you come here after dinner? I'm telling you the truth. I may not look it on camera, but I definitely went overboard with my order. I know I'll have a night of heavy digestion, and at the same time, a night of great fun, remembering how delicious the food was at this place. Fog Harbor in San Francisco, which I loved. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big super like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet to support me. It's completely free. And also YouTube notifies you every time there's a new video, especially if you turn on the notification bell. And that's all for today. From here, from San Francisco, from Fog Harbor, your friend Caesar Blues says goodbye with hugs and kisses for everyone. Goodbye.